Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world right now. My name is Patricia Peters, and I am the host on Chat with Pat. Welcome to Chat with Pat. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Tonight, I want to ask you a question that could change the direction of your life. It's another hot topic. I'm late tonight because I have reasons. My mom spent all day with me today, and then I had to do dinner. And then the kids came for a pickup, and then I had mastermind tonight, and I had a whole lot of people who are inquiring about this business. So I was busy today. But better late than never, I am here. Welcome everyone on StreamYard, Facebook, YouTube, and on social media, TikTok. Welcome everybody. Thank you for being here. So tonight's hot topic is the doors you never knock on will never open. That's the hot topic tonight. The doors you never knock on will never open. What do you guys think about that? Amazing hot topic tonight. So if you're watching from Nepal or Australia, New Zealand, or England, welcome. If you're watching from the Caribbean, Guyana, my country, welcome. So let's dive into our topic tonight. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Patricia Peters. I'm a mom, a wife, a daughter, a sister, a neighbor, a friend. And above all of that, I am a business owner. I am my own boss. I am the CEO of my business. So thank you all for tuning in tonight. And tonight, I want to ask you a question that could change the direction of your life. How many blessings have you walked away from simply because you never knocked on the door? Think about that. Not because someone rejected you, not because you weren't qualified, not because you weren't good enough, but because fear convinced you to stay where you are. Many of us spend years standing outside the door of opportunity. We admire successful people. We watch their videos. We celebrate their achievements. We tell ourselves, one day, that'll be me. But one day quietly turns into 1 year, then 5 years, then 10 years. The door never opens because we never knock. If you're a Christian, the Bible says, knock and the door will be open. Ask and you shall receive. Right? Now, if you don't knock on the door will never open. So let me tell you a story. Hello, let me give a big shout out to Adrian Ragubar, Mr. M. Ramkasoon, Arissa. Hello, Queen. Hi, Shariala. Hi, everybody. Lucky Star. Oh, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Yes. Thank you. Kausilya, Shanta. Our topic for tonight, if you're just tuning in, the topic is, what is the topic, guys? Do you remember? The doors you never knock on will never open. And I was about to tell a story. Imagine a young woman who walks past a beautiful mansion every single day on her way to work. She wonders who lives there. She imagines the beautiful rooms, the conversations, the opportunities that might exist behind those walls. Every day she says, maybe one day I'll knock. Years pass. One afternoon, she finally gathers up the courage to walk to the front door. Her heart was racing and pounding in her chest. Her hands are shaking. She almost turned around. But this time, she built the courage and she knocks. An elderly man opens the door with a smile and says, I've been waiting for someone to knock. Confused, she asks, waiting for me? He replies, I've watched thousands of people walk past this house. They admired it, they dreamed about it, but almost no one had the courage to knock. Life is exactly like that, if you get my drift. The opportunities we dreamed about aren't always hidden. Many are right in front of us. The difference is that successful people are willing to knock. Yep. This applies for jobs they apply for jobs they don't feel fully qualified for. They started businesses before they know everything. They introduce themselves to strangers. They ask questions. That's what I did when I started this business. They ask questions. They make phone calls. They hear no without letting it define them. Many people believe rejection is the enemy. It isn't. Regret is the enemy. Rejection is not an enemy. Rejection is a setback or a setup in your life. Regret, that you will knock yourself over and over for. Years from now, very few people remember the no, but they remember the opportunity they never pursued. Like me, I wish I had learned sewing on a machine. Today, I'll be doing my business at home and I'll be sewing so many things. That's the biggest regret, number one. Number two, not having more children. My house is empty. I need more kids. That's number two regret. Number three, what is number three? I regret not finding this business earlier. When I was home during COVID, this business was booming during COVID because people couldn't go to work. People were doing online business. And a lot of people level up during that time. I wish I've been on social media 24/7 because of boredom, because of being scared, because of COVID, afraid. I locked myself into Facebook and I built so much friendships across the world. But that's one of my regrets, not finding this business earlier. Years from now, regret is years from now, very few people remember the no in their life, but they remember the opportunity they did not pursue. They remember the business they never started, the relationship they never fought for. Many people are living in relationships that they don't want to be in because of their past, because of their life before, the present. The dream they never gave a chance, the relationship they never fought for. Here's something I learned in my own life. I didn't grow up with privilege. Oh, hell no. Maybe you did. I grew up in Guyana with very little. There were many moments when life could have convinced me that my dreams belonged to someone else. But every stage of my life required me to knock on another door. Leaving my comfort zone, moving to another country, learning new skills, changing careers, starting over at 55, speaking on camera like now, building an online business. Every one of those moments felt really, really uncomfortable. But every one of those moments came with uncertainty. Every one of those moments came with uncertainty. I don't know what the future holds. I have no clue. As a Christian, I know who holds my future. But starting something and don't know where it's going is uncertainty. I have no clue. But There's always a but, right? But none of those doors would have opened if I had stood outside waiting for confidence to arrive. Did you hear what I'm saying? If I didn't knock at this business door and wait to man up, to have confidence, to wait until I have money, to wait until my husband says yes, to wait until my family says okay, I would have still been in front of that door. But I took a chance, just like that young lady, and I knocked on the door. Lo and behold, confidence doesn't come before action. I keep preaching this every day. Confidence comes before action, comes because of action. Fear doesn't disappear. Courage simply decides that the dream matters more than the fear. Your dreams matters more than your fear. Think about where you are today in your life. What is your situation? What are your circumstances? Is there a door you've been standing outside? Maybe it's education. Maybe you want to further your studies. Maybe it's a promotion. Maybe you need to kick it up a notch in order to be promoted. Maybe it's forgiveness. Maybe you need to forgive your parents all the years you haven't spoken to them. Maybe you need to forgive your sister, your brother, your cousin, your aunt. Maybe it's writing the book you always talk about. And I am doing that right now. Maybe it's starting the business that has been on your mind for months or even years. Some of you have been watching me for 2 years now. You're watching me day in, day out, listening to me, watching me, listening to me, watching me. Maybe you're criticizing me, maybe you're condemning me, maybe you're hating me, maybe you're blaspheming my name. I don't care. Stop watching me and start joining me. Whatever it is, ask yourself this question. If I don't knock today, where will I be a year from now? Ask yourself that question. If I don't start this business with Pat today, will I still be a year from now living hand to mouth, paycheck to paycheck, mediocre lifestyle, barely scraping by, probably standing in the same place, doing the same thing, making the same excuses, waiting for the perfect moment that never comes? Life doesn't reward those who wait forever. You know, I was promised to my neighbor's son when I was 12 years old. He was my neighbor. His parents came, make a match. That's how old school people do it. I was 12 years old. I just was going into Form 2 in high school because they're leaving to come to America, so they make a match. I waited for 9 years. I didn't have a boyfriend. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't date. I just go to church and live my life, thinking that this person is going to come back. I haven't gotten a letter, haven't gotten anything, never received anything, nothing. And then I decided, when my husband came to my village to live, I decided that, okay, it's time for me to make a move. It's time for me to move on. And life doesn't reward those who wait forever, or else I'll be still waiting. Life rewards those who move. Back then I didn't know what is love. I was a child. I have no clue. I was just doing what the parent says. Even imperfectly, life rewards those who move, even imperfectly. Even though you don't know what you're doing, but you kept moving, that is okay. Tonight, I want to challenge every person listening, all my TikTok fans, Happy, Zara, Dave, Gulkaran, Jay, Lalita, User, Jessica, another user, Sarah, ZNU, Raza, another user, Dimple. I want to challenge each and every one of you listening tonight. Before you go to bed, knock on one door. Send an email. Make that phone call. Apply for that position. Reconnect with someone. Register for that class. Enroll in that semester you promised yourself to do. Start that project. Take one step your future self will thank you for. One knock can begin a conversation. One conversation can create an opportunity. One opportunity can change a family. One decision can change generations to come. I was just watching the masterminds and I'm seeing this woman is getting 33,000, 12,000, 6,000, so many thousand a month in this business. And I'm like, oh Lord, when will my time come? And if you've been watching me for a while, wondering whether this online business is something you should explore, maybe this is your door. I'm asking you to make a lifelong commitment tonight. I'm simply asking you to knock. I will answer. Watch the webinar. Ask your questions. Learn what's possible. Because the doors you never knock on will never open. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Believe in yourself, keep growing, keep learning, and never let fear make decisions that belong to your dreams. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you next time on Chat with Pat on another hot topic tomorrow at 7 p.m. Thank you guys for watching. For those on Facebook, if you look around and find that there are no good human beings in the world, please be the first one to be kind, caring, and loving. With that being said, thank you for watching Chat with Pat and looking forward to see you tomorrow again. Have a good night. Ciao for now.